Molly here from my channel Molly Fitz Brown, and today is a little bit different. I am going to be starting a bit of a home vlog. So I live here in Central Florida. As you may have seen in some of my other videos, I do a lot of Disney World stuff because we are about 50 minutes from Disney World. But we're also only about 20 minutes from the coast, but that is the East Coast, and we do have a hurricane approaching, and it's coming from the west side, well, slash south, southwest. So we'll see where the storm goes, and maybe I'll go ahead and document a little bit along the way. This is the view here in the backyard. So we do have this extremely giant tree right here out the back, and then lots of tree action everywhere. So in previous storms, we've had a lot of cleanup to do. The back side of our property has a little bit of water here already, kind of like lakefront property. We're actually on the back side of the St. Johns River. So the river does go up as storms come, and then it goes back down. So we have seen this a lot higher before, feet higher in previous storms, and we're hoping this one doesn't bring it that high, but we will have to watch how high this water potentially goes from this massive hurricane on its way. Okay, this is the front view as well. Lots of trees out front.
Other impacts here include heavy rain where it tracks. We can see over a foot of rain, making some roads impassable with significant flooding implications.
Look, the latest track issue just within the past hour. We are right in the path of what is going to be one of the largest hurricanes to ever hit Central Florida.
Hit that button. Yeah. This is what really grabbed my attention, folks. This is the new forecast ball. This is just one model, but this is kind of backed up a little bit by the GFS and the Euro, showing 8 to 7 inches, 10 inches, 23 inches. I've never seen a forecast model show 30 inches of rain.
All right, it's Tuesday morning. It's just offshore in the West Coast. We're getting little spatters of some rain. Tiny bit of wind, nothing much yet. Looks like tonight, tomorrow is gonna be the windiest. And then we'll be watching to see how much rain comes in. We can see and hear that water start creeping in. All right, this is the front yard so far. Just kind of beginning. It's our little puddles we get. Okay, we're getting a wet window, hard to see through.
He's hiding on the window because he's under an awning.
Hi, buddy. Okay, it is 10 p.m. Wednesday, and we officially lost power, and the brunt of the storm is just about to get here, so great timing. Now we get to ride it overnight in the dark. Here we go. Okay, it is Thursday morning, 7:30. It's blowing like crazy, and we've got debris everywhere. And boy, is the water going in around here. Whipping out here. Poor Tommy's back there trying to take Toby to the bathroom. Our beagle, he does not like coming out in the storms, so he won't go to the bathroom. Still windy, still rainy. Man, we need this to go away. It's clearing up a little. The puddles, so it'll go away eventually, but wow, big branches, all sorts of stuff over here. Oh, here it comes. high gust still. Here is the debris starting to form on the outside here. All the way down to where I'm standing, there's stuff everywhere. Lining. Just tree debris as far as the eye can see. Gonna be a lot of cleanup. Oh, here comes some gusts still. Now there's definitely water in the back because we've had that water back there. But this other stuff in the yard is definitely more of that flash flooding. Kind of makes the trail, oh wow. Oh, another one. Ooh, the debris not done. I'm going in.
Other bug do it though.
Man.
Birds.
Okay, this has got a tree down. Oh, bless you. And this is our power lines. And then it also fell over here and got our mailboxes. That's too much.
Look at that.
Okay.
Hey.
I was
Why
able
did
to
you get in
achieve
there?
getting mail though. All right, we are Friday at 3:25. The lake is starting to fill into the yard. Thanks to the St. Johns River rise, and this is what we got. It's still got quite a bit to rise, so where I'm standing now will probably be squishy and water soon. But lots of little life out here. Okay, here's one of our biggest tree limbs. That'll take some work to remove. Just so much debris everywhere. Like big clump after big clump after big clump. Oh, there's another pretty big one. Wow. But we get to live under all the beautiful trees, so now we clean. Alright, it's Saturday at noon. The loud generator is running. Still no power, but there is the lake creeping in a little more. We're just over 7 feet now, but we're not going to crest till 7.6. Alright, it is 5:30 on Saturday, and it appears we are starting to reach about the same that we did in our previous peak with Irma. There we go. So that little island there became like a little island. And it filled up this much, so now we are into the mystery. Sunday at 11 a.m. We're up to about 7.5 feet on our meter reading. It is the highest we've ever seen it. It's supposed to crest into tonight, I guess, at around 7.6. So hopefully it's really slowing down. I've got off my bricks here. I'm gonna come down this little hill. We did see some gators swimming in here last night. You can shine the spotlight out and see the little eyes glow, which is kind of creepy. I got a picture of them. Our first baby gator sighting in the daytime. Oh my goodness, he's so little and cute. Okay, we know we saw eyeballs out here last night. Apparently these are some of our little eyeballs. Alright, it is Sunday, 6:15. One of our last views here at the pretty sunset hour. My last marker for the day, I guess. Alright, it is currently Monday at 1:30. We are hopefully getting near our cresting point. We're at about 8 feet. We're going to crest 8.1 or 8.2, but we have a new little friend who has moved in here. And he's sitting here sunning, little baby gator, and he's been out here all day yesterday, was swimming out here last night with at least 3 others, and now it's been back here sunning like all day and eating. So I love the little gator. I think he's adorable. I'm excited to have gators, but not excited to have the excessive amount of water. So Just over 8 feet now, with a record 8.5. It does wrap around the side of the yard as well. But down here we have a new resident. I think he's napping. Okay, it is Tuesday around 12:30. The generator is still going, no power in sight yet. The next estimate was maybe today by 4 p.m. The water is officially up to 8.28, expected to crest at 8.5 within about the next 24 hours. So, wait, watch and see. We have a full-size lake now, filling our entire yard. It's insane. Setting new records, so no, we've never seen this and weren't sure we were ever going to, but all right, loud generator going, almost 6 full days without power now, and it has been a little nerve-wracking watching this thing grow back here, but I will feel better when it finally stops growing, and I think within 24 hours we are finally going to be nearing that. It may not quite be 8.5, we'll see if it stops there, it goes a little bit higher, but we do have the room for it to keep going for now, but whew, the higher it goes, the more nerve-wracking it gets. Can't hardly tell that I'm up on a little hill, but I am. And then back here, soup bowl I call it. There's a little divot back there that's turned into a complete lake as well. I didn't see our little baby Gatey over here today, but I just noticed that he's hiding right here instead. Just looks like a log, it's hard to tell. Okay, hello, it is Wednesday at 4:30, and boy, we have now set a new record. We are past the 8.5 that they thought we may crest at. We have hit 8.55 and are now scheduled to crest 8.7, hopefully tomorrow. Friday at the latest, but probably tomorrow. It's currently going up at 0.01 of a foot per hour, but wow, we are now at a very full lake for our entire backyard. So I'm definitely ready for it to stop and start receding, and oh my god, I didn't notice that baby gator right there. Sorry buddy, I didn't mean to scare you away. Okay, Thursday morning, 10 o'clock. We are at 8.66, another new record. Expected to peak at 8.8, so we'll see if we keep rising or not. It's definitely slowing down, but ooh, it's trying to creep towards our bricks. I'm ready for this to slow down and stop. Okay. Hey, they're standing in our lake and we might get power back. It's officially Thursday morning. It's been over a week. This is a good sign. Okay, it is Friday at 3:30. And for the first time, the generator's not running. We have power. It may have taken forever, but we have power. And the river is supposed to be cresting within the next couple hours right now. We're at 8.87. They're expected to crest 8.9, but it is definitely slowing down to a trickle, and we're starting to find dead fish. Oh, something big just splashed out there. So I've heard that the runoff doesn't have enough oxygen in it. So all the rainwater pools and then the fish run out of oxygen, which is sad. So, but we have about 7 dead fish in the yard right now in total. So, all right, so we went a really long time without power. Longer than we like, but we do have a small generator, so that luckily gave us some things. We could plug in the Wi-Fi box, charge laptops, cell phones, and all that stuff. But man, when I started this, we had a yard full of grass, and now we just have a lake. So now that it's cresting, I can finally start to relax a little bit. We do have to watch for any more incoming storms or incoming rain because that hinders it going down, but it will start to slowly go down. It's still gonna take at least like another week before we see it go down like a couple of inches. So cresting is the main part though, so that it doesn't get any closer to the home, because I think we only had about like 1.5 feet to spare. Way less than I wanted. So okay, hopefully this is the highest I have to film the water now. I believe we crested overnight. We're sitting at 8.91. It teetered 9.2 possibly, but back to 9.1. So it's definitely settling at this 8.9 area. Whew, good thing. Now in a couple of days, we might get to see it go down like 0.1. Phew, I'm waiting for that. Okay, so this is the end of our street. There's people about to drive through this thing. In and out of the neighborhood, both roads, both sides completely covered. Oh God, they built a little levee around their house. They're trying.
They end up breaching the house.
That's a water pump pumping water out that's trying to get into their home. I know they flooded out last time, but there is a lot of homes flooded down past this.
Yeah, you're right. That is cool.
There is some sewage that gets mixed in the water because all the homes down in this neighborhood back here had septic tanks that were in the ground that are now mixing.
The rain stopped days ago, but the St. Johns River kept rising.
Okay, it expanded out really far into this corner. Wow, quite a lake going now. Over 100 birds at one point. Oh, they're probably gonna get nervous with me out here. This is our check on the water today. Finally crested and are starting to recede. Oh, feels good to say. Crested at 8.96. Currently 8.92. We're on the way back down, and today we had the birds. 2:30. We are down to 8.82 from the peak of 8.96. You can see the mucky edge where we are gaining back our yard. Some places we get back feet after just getting a couple of inches. So that's why these last so many inches were getting nerve-wracking. We are finally on the way back down though. We can really only go down at this point like 0.05 per day, so very slow decline. The St. Johns River, I heard it only goes like down in slope about 1 inch per mile, and it takes a long time to empty all this out. And it does flow north, one of the few that flows north, and it empties out by Jacksonville into the ocean. So bye-bye water. It's gonna take quite a while. I think I'm gonna wrap this up for now though. Thanks for joining our magical hurricane adventures. Whew, it's been a wild one.